Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. So the Warriors lose a heartbreaker in San Francisco to the Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi Leonard, this is why he shows why a lot of people feel like if he ever could just have maybe a 2 or 3 or 4 year run where he could just stay completely healthy, he showed why he could be an all time great. But the injuries and just other things is just have hunted and hurted his career, just for the past like X amount of years. With that being said, he balled out today. He played when it counted. He had 33 points, but James Harden was the star of the game. He had 39 points. Stephen Curry had 36. Jimmy Butler had, I think, over 30 points. At the end of the day, the Warriors had no business losing that game to the Spurs. The Spurs should have got blown out by 20 points by the Warriors. But, this is one of the things that bothers me about Steve Kerr. Sometimes he had these type of dry spells in games where he gets very lackadaisical, and then, he drips off into nowhere. And this is why sometimes people have questioned his reign as the Warriors coach, and maybe it would be time for them to move on from Steve Kerr. But he always does enough to save his job. But at the end of the day, it appears that the Warriors fall to number 7, and they would have no choice but to have to, play in the play-in tournament. They could have got a week's rest, but now they're going to have to do the play-in thing. They, which I've already said, I don't care for this play-in tournament thing. I just feel like it's just another gimmick to milk money out of the sponsors. And this is why people don't like Adam Silver, because he's watered down the NBA with these gimmicks, from these, in-season tournaments to this goofy play-in tournament. But with that being said, the Warriors, now things just got interesting. Now we're going to see what this team is really made out of, So we'll see what happens in the next coming days. It's your boy Town. I'm out.